Welcome, Wes, goStable. Uh, he has been a participant to the Tron hackathon, and I've been judged, and it was really one of the exciting discovery. And now you are Web3 Stronger Together partner. I'm really excited and pleased to let you introduce what you are building to our community. Welcome, Wes, to you.
Yes, thank you, Lord. Thanks for hosting this event and for having me on. So I guess I will get started. I hope everyone can see my screen.
Yes, perfect. We see your screen.
Great. So there is a little bit of a reverb on my end, so I'm hearing my voice echoing. I'm trying to clear that up before I start. Yeah, yeah. Please stand by. Okay, I'm hoping this works now. Can you still hear me, Lawrence? All well?
Yeah, yeah. We hear you. It's okay.
Okay, great. There's still some echo, but okay, great. Okay, everyone. I'm here to introduce you all to goStables protocol. goStables, it's basically a protocol that enables you to mint, earn, spend localized stablecoins backed by USDD. We call these stablecoins, and they are pegged to their real world currency using Oracle prices that we bring in via exchange.host. So we built goStables protocol to be more than just a digital fundable form of fiat currency, right? That we all know today. Basically, our vision was to build a key piece of DeFi infrastructure, particularly on blockchain, so that we can empower uh, everyone, including ourselves, to create new metaverse economies that are linked within the principles of staking and community engagement. So currently, we support about 11 or 12 uh, G-stable currencies on Tron Nile testnet. And as you see here, these include the Trinidad and Tobago dollar, the Bajan dollar, the Eastern Caribbean dollar, among many others, which we will get to after when we get to the demo. So yes, as I said, G-stables are over collateralized with USDD, and that ensures that there's always the counterparty amount of underlying value always available within the swap. So if anyone at any point in time wants to swap their G stables, they can do so. Now, another aspect of G stables that we offer is the vaults. Now, what these vaults enable and offer, it enables users to support their favorite G stables by adding USD to G stable vaults. Once it's frozen, that automatically the funds on those vaults go to JustLend to earn yield. And that yield is now transferred into the swap, which collateralizes the USDD of that particular G stable that the user may choose. And in return for users supporting in this low risk way, we also share 40% of the protocol's fees which are distributed to people, users. And another section we have is that we can view easily all your wallet balances for all your GStables in one place. And I know many of you have been hearing about all the various stable coins and CBDC developments going on globally. And that's why I think now is the perfect time to say to start exploring open source options when it comes to stable coins. See what people can create, can innovate when it comes to having access to some more open source tokenized value, especially so when it's localized to a particular country. Well, most of us are familiar with USDD, USDT, USD, etc. But this isn't totally representative of the rest of the countries on the planet. By providing GStables for the Caribbean, which is where I am from, Trinidad and Tobago, that enables a form of localization that inspires people to build. Because now there is a localized version of one's national currency, or fiat, so to speak, that one can now explore and build localized products and services for their community, for their country, fellow people. Now, a couple of use cases of these tables. Many of them are under development. I will get to one of them pretty shortly. Uh, Stuff it's you can buy and sell these tables, right, and swap them for their fiat equivalent. That is not possible because our GSIM being in chain and easily accessible for anyone on Tron network. It can be used for payment and remittances, liquidity provisioning, exchanging, use it for build and earn incentives, which is something we will eventually begin exploring and showing examples of in the near future. And and there's decentralized banking, which in a way can tie in everything that we see here as use cases. And we'll also get to that shortly. Basically, having open source stable coin that anyone can access that now opens up limitless possibilities. So our vision for building GoStables is that we wanted to create essential building blocks on DeFi as part of Trans DeFi infrastructure. And it starts in the Caribbean. We wanted to enable access to stablecoins in a localized way, which now creates a better bridge between the traditional world and the Web3 economy that is growing. Um, yeah, this would now enable many others to accept payments online and with an easy route to access foreign currency via USDD. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you to the app, which is on Tron Nile. So if you want to visit this website right now, it's gostables.org. Now, what we're going to do is click on Get Started. And here, as I said, we're currently on Nile network at this time. Within a couple of weeks, we will be deploying our GoStable protocol to Tron mainnet, and everyone will be updated within our social media channels and Tron Law forum when this occurs. Right. Now we'll just show our demo on Tron Nile testbed so you can see how it works, and if you want, you can play around with it on your own. So basically, when you go to the app.gostables.org, you will be introduced with the swap page. Uh, and at the top side, you can choose various currencies that are available. Initially, we entered the Tron DAO hackathon with 11, and then we added pound with a 12, uh, based on a tweet that we saw that this was exploring CBDCs and stablecoins. So we decided, hey, let's create our own little meme and add this during that time. So anyone can see we can add other stablecoins beyond just goStables. So, for instance, let's say I want to get some um, Barbadian dollar. I'm going to click here, which refreshes the swap. I can simply put in the amount that I want to get. Say I'm going to get close to about 19,000, 20,000 dollars. So I can swap. Now we have a fee of 0.3%. This fee is shared between the protocol itself as well as the vault users, which we will get to show. When we can swap, we simply click sign to approve. And once that's approved, signed, confirm the transaction. We'll have a notification here. Your transaction is being processed, which you can click on to view its progress. As you can see, it's a success. And then confirm, which should be confirmed in a couple seconds. Now, if you notice here, what happens at 10,000 USDD that I deposited went in, subtracted from the fees, went to our swap, which automatically sends it to JustLend, which refers to this JUSDD, which is just a mock on our testnet that references the JUSDD receipt token that uh, JustLend issues whenever you add your assets to JustLend. And once that is done, then the swap contacts the relevant GStable contract to mint the required GStable, in this case, Bayesian dollars, as you can see here. And this is basically a transaction of how you swap your USD to BBD. And simply clicking here, you can now change the direction. So if you happen to have BBD or any other G stable, you can easily swap it to USD at any time. For instance, I'm going to put 500 here, which should give me about close to 50 US. I'm going to swap and sign, and that transaction is processed. So if I were to click on my Tron link, you need to go to agent dollar. If I can find it, you can see 500 went out. Okay, click on this, view Tron scan as well. As you see here, that 500 BBD was now burnt, which then sends back that JUSDD, which is stored in the swap as the collateral backing for the. It returns that JUSDD to JustLand, and JustLand immediately returns that USDD back and returns, and swap then returns that USDD to the user that requested that this type of swap. And that's it here. Now on testnet, we have a link for Faucet, and this is where we created our own USDD token just for the purposes of testing. This will reflect the actual USDD or the real USDD token from me. So if anyone wants to now uh, create projects that use USDD or even they can easily come here to get USDD or swap these tables so that they can play with and experiment with ideas and solutions that they may want to build on Tron network. For instance, I can type 5,000, get now, and sign. And yeah, I would have that extra 5,000 within my account here. You can see 5,000. So the other feature we have is the vaults. Now, currently, we'll only be supporting USDD for the time being. Uh, Sometime after we launch to mainnet, we also begin supporting other tokens, primarily TRX and BTC initially. So if the user has USD and they would like to be able to support a particular G stable, in this case, the Trinidad and Tobago dollar, you see the TBL here switched as I change the currency. I can simply click on open. You can enter the amount. And for the purposes of testnet, this is locked for a period of 2 minutes. But on mainnet, it will be locked for a minimum of 72 hours. So we can simply type in the amount, click deposit, sign to approve, then we click sign again, confirm the transaction. And once it's confirmed, it will convert to lock. And on, as I said, on now, it's not going to be 2 minutes. It shows here as 2 hours, but it's 2 minutes. And after that, once that is passed, this will be unlocked and you will be able to withdraw once the unlock time has elapsed. And yeah, the vault is as simple as that. Once you hold uh, USDD within a particular G stable vault, and there are transaction fees that will be generated by the swap, uh, users within the vault earn a share of 40% of those protocol fees, which would be 40% of that 0.3% fee that we charge. So from vaults, when we can go to is wallet. And on wallet page, here is where you can view all your G-stable balances. Every different currency, as you can see, we've been playing around and testing all different G-stables. And once there's distributed rewards, you will see a claim button that shows up for your particular vault that you may have staked your USDD. So in this case, I have 210 here GTD to claim as a result of transaction fees that were generated from swaps and me staking my USDD into the vault to help stabilize the swap itself. So I can simply click on claim and click on sign and boom, I have successfully claimed the amount. If I refresh, you see the balance here is now then updated for me. Uh, Whenever there is another distribution which will be automated, uh, you will now see a claim button appear here for any that you think that would have rewards in these tables to be distributed. Now this certificate is basically the goStables protocol on the front end. For the purpose of this pitch, I'm not going to go too in depth into the back end as such due to time. However, you can visit docs.gostables.org, and here you can learn more about the protocol, how to use it. There is a guide here on how to get Tron testnet tokens and everything that I discuss here on this page. There's also a video guide explaining how to use the application this way. And yeah, you can see the supported G stables. As I said, it's officially 11, even though we added GBP, that will be the 12 for now. Yes, in the future, we'll be gradually rolling out possible features post Tron main. In terms of our price feeds, as you may wonder, how do we get the price data? We receive it in via exchange rate.host and we put that on chain via our custom bot and we send those rates directly to the swap contracts on chain. And that is done automatically. Currently, we have it around every 15 minutes, or if there's a change within a particular currency price. So, for instance, yeah. We go back to swap. You can see here the rate is 6.7771. That would have been the most recent uh, rate that we would have received from uh, our price bots. If you change to any other currency, but if you want to go to the euro, you can now see the exchange rate between USDT and euro. That all of this is now on chain that anyone can now query and access and use. So that is about it for GStables. What I would like to segue into just for a short moment to close is to give you all a preview of the use cases that we're working on for Tramdao Hackathon in Season 4. And this is Sorrel Bank. I won't say too much details on uh, this video, but you can be sure to check out the Tramdao forum. Here you will see our post there where you can get more information about Sorrel Bank. But essentially,
Thanks.
it's the stable coin bank that's built on top of the stable protocol that will enable simple, essential banking for anyone, anywhere. So here you can have your accounts. What I'm showing you here is some early mock-ups. There's still a lot of work to be done, but this is just to give you an idea of where we're at and where we're going. Vaults, you can come here, and this is still under development. This will mirror some of the vaults that are available on the vaults page of the goStables protocol. But these would now have special features that would be specific to Sorrel, and they would connect directly into the goStables vaults to be able to help stabilize the protocol, but also earn from it, which we'll be getting to in the future.
Thanks a
Then
lot.
there is the. Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, thanks a
Yeah,
lot, Wes. I know how committed and excited you are to share what you are
yeah,
building. Congrats. And I'm
yeah,
so glad to hear that you joined the next Tron Hackathon season.
yeah,
I'm in a hurry as a judge to discover what it's just an avant-goût, as we say
yeah,
in
yeah,
French. Let's keep building together. Thanks a lot
yeah,
for your valuable contribution to the
yeah.
Web3 Stronger Together virtual summit. See you soon. Bye bye.
Yes, thanks for having me, Lauren.